Dear Kayla, I am going to start out with your life in high school. I it's I'm going to start out with being brutally honest. It's going to be a rough, rough 4 years. You are going to be bullied. People are going to be turning a blind eye. You will have friends that you will find out aren't really your friends. You'll have tragedy. At least one tragic event happen to you. You'll wonder why the world is crashing down around you. And I have one thing to say to you, and that's don't give up. There are friends around you that care about you. There are at least 6 or 7 of those that truly do care about you that will call you in the middle of the night to ask, "Are you okay? I saw you really upset at school. Is everything all right?" They will care about you. And I also want to say this: no matter who you are, or what you will become, or who you will become, stay true to yourself. Because in high school you probably thought about going down the popular route, or going down maybe something else that makes you not necessarily stand out but be left alone by the bullies, like maybe try to get better grades to get into sports so they can leave you alone and go bother somebody else. But that's not who you are. You have average grades. I mean, you don't exactly have straight A's, but you try your best. Um, you have a small amount of friends, but they are great, great friends. They love you. They care about you. And you have a great, great family that cares about you as well. You need to know that y despite the 4 years in high school that you are into as of now, the faces that hurt you, that throw words at you, that make rumors about you to do these awful things, they're not going to be around forever, and they're not going to be near you that long. 4 years may seem like forever, but it isn't. It's not. And I need you to know that you need to stand tall. You need to stand up. You need to hold your head up high and say that you're not going to be belittled by everyone around you. You are not going to be stomped on, so to speak, figuratively, by these bullies who think they're better than you, or think they can push you around because they're better than you, or they wear better clothes, or something like that. You don't have to deal with the pain by yourself. You don't have to cry in the middle of the night or in the middle of the day up in your room blasting music so no one can hear you. You don't have to go through all that pain by yourself. Let people in. Don't say I'm fine and put on a smile that masks it, when you really are not fine. Need you need to let someone in, even if it's just somebody you met a few days ago that you became friends with. You need to know that they there are people that do care for you, that do care about you. And you need to know that it's not it may seem hurtful, it may seem painful, it may even seem like the end of the world, but it isn't. It's not going to be. It's never going to be. I wish I could, transport back in time and just wrap around my arms around you and just hug you, and this is the truth, because I want you to know that from my point of view, everything is going to be fine. Everything is going to be just fine. You'll go through your life, go through graduation, you'll go through many things, including heartbreak, but there's no one in this world that's more important other than you. You are brilliant, you are amazing, you are your own insane, weird, uh, bubbly, outgoing person. You care about others. You have a listening ear that everyone appreciates. You have your own advice that you give, even though it may seem simple advice. Your friends actually love your advice. You are a balm to some of your friends as well. You can calm someone down, or you can, you know, you can always make someone's day better by just saying, "Oh, hello, how are you?" You know, you are a brilliant, brilliant person, and it pains me to see that, during your 4 years of the biggest part of your life was filled with pain. But I want to make something clear to you. I want you to know that I love you, and I want you to know that everything is going to be just fine. You're going to make it. You're going to be a very successful person. You're going to be loved by one person in the whole world that you never thought would be. You are going to be making something of yourself. Those people that make fun of you and hurt you are not going to be a factor anymore. They are going to be gone. They are going to be history by the time you graduate, and some of them won't because they'll move or, go to different schools or whatnot. It doesn't matter because you are going to make it. You don't have to be afraid. You don't have to be ashamed. You don't have to feel like you need to change. You can be your own self, and you can be you, basically. You don't have to change because someone else makes fun of you or wants you to change. You have to change for you. That's it. You don't change for anybody else. And it may sound a little harsh coming from me saying that everything's going to be okay at high school, but you follow your own self, you follow your own heart and your own ambitions and your own choices, and not by anyone else's regards, and it'll make it so, so much easier. You don't have to take everything so seriously. You don't have to take everything they say to heart, even though it hurts. You can defend yourself if you want. You don't have to just stand there and take it. You don't have to come crying at home in the middle of the day and have to hide in your room. You can be whoever you want to be. No one can tell you any different. And it I hope that the pain lessens. And I know it may seem like it won't, but it will. And like I said before, I wish I could go back in time and just wrap my arms around you and hug you and not let go, because um, you really did need a lot of hugs during that stint of high school. And I just hope that you know that I love you, and like I said before, and I hope that you stand tall, you stand strong, you stay true to yourself. You don't care if you're called weird or strange, or, that you're dressed weird or whatever. You are you, and that's all that matters. That's all that's important. So I wish you luck. I wish you happiness. I wish you all the best. That I wish and I hope that everything will be okay for you, and it I hope that it gets better, and I have a feeling it will be, and it will continue to get better. So I love you once again, and goodbye.